clear. Stage clear.
Hey, what's up, Valiant? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I was feeling fine yesterday, and I typed in chat in Discord, like, be ready in 2 hours, and then like, within about 20 minutes, I felt awful. I was debating just giving up then, and I was like, oh, I'll give it an hour, because I just kept feeling worse and worse and worse. So I don't even remember typing the message in Discord, but I was in bed, and then the second after I typed it, I think I slept since then until like an hour and a half ago. It feels like that. I've just been sleeping the whole time. But yeah, pretty rough. Hey, what's up, Seth? Yeah, better today for sure. Better today. Feeling better today. So what's people's plans today with summons? I know there's 2 banners on the go. Well, 3 actually. We've got Wukong. We got Raizan. I keep trying to say his name correctly. I think it's going to be like Raizan, but I keep saying Raizan. I just can't help myself. We've got Wukong, Raizan banner, and the Ancient banner with Carnelian and Rygar. I think Carnelian obviously the standout character there, but yeah. I've been up since 4. Yeah, I couldn't live that life. Not at all. What's up, weird girl? Especially not right now. I've been absolutely wrecked recently. Ding, 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 ding. Do I get anything good? Oh, we got a rare chest. This is only tier 1 or 2, I think, so I don't think I'm going to get anything amazing. Nah. I'm just clearing them out, you know? Fortunately, I can auto the tier 1 and tier 2 really easily. The higher tier 1s are the ones that are problematic. And, like, all of the ones that are tier 1 here are all, like, Abyss Diver and Suicide. Like, I can't auto a tier 1 Abyss Diver on this because they just run past you. I have to time certain ults, and auto doesn't do it. Abyss Diver, Tormented Banshee as well, just kills your entire team. Abyss Diver, Bombardier Wasp is based on range. I could probably do that one. Abyss Diver, Tormented Banshee again. Like, some of them you just can't auto, even if they're low tier. You have to actually manual them, which is a little bit annoying. And I'll just get around to manualing for like an hour or 2 at some point. I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. Tormented Banshee. Yeah, basically you just have to use... You can use this guy. I mean, as long as you've still got him, Seth. As long as you've still got him. You can use... his name's Dementor. Decimus. Decimus can deal with the Tormented Banshee because you can place quite far out. So you can place really far out in front of them. And as long as you can kill them in that position, he can block them. But yeah, the Tormented Banshee, like, on this is criminal, honestly. Like, it's like, I think on Gear Dungeon 2, it's crazy hard to deal with them, right? It's crazy hard. It's such a difficult build to like deal with the bottom. You need very specific characters to deal with the Banshee, right? And guess how many Banshees spawn in this? 2. in those mossy gems, there's 2 per wave. Like, I think there's legitimately, like, depending on how many waves you get, you could have like 16 plus banshees. So for the proper low tier ones, there's only what 5 waves or something like that. I'm not sure if it tells you the info. What does it have? Map info. Here we go. So they spawn at what position? Position 3. So they spawn here and go down the low. So generally, if you like had a really good range character, someone who had 4 range, or like the extended range with a Lord, you could kill them out here, and you could just block with Decimus out here. But I think this is probably what 5 to 6 wave on the tier 1s. That means you're dealing with 10 banshees. So you're dealing with 5 times as many banshees on just the most basic one. Like, new players will get this. New players getting a banshee, they've got no chance. Where is it? So you can get, look, Tormented Banshee. Maybe it's only going to be on the reds. There's potential that the Tormented Banshees are only on reds. But still, even Abyss Diver's tough. Even Abyss Diver's tough. What's up? So Insidious, thank you very much. I'm going to do a 10 pull right now because I have had my weekly thing reset and I didn't get him, so we can, if we get lucky or progress to next legendary, we get nothing. We don't even get an epic. Not even an epic. Fantastic. But there's my weekly done. There it is. It reset today. Valera crack bomb lane. I use Ardea on bot just because there's generally like lots of little enemies and Ardea deals with lots of little things very well. Whereas I use Valera against the top because there's that armored one that always spawns and she deals with that guy really well. I can't remember who else I have. On bot I have Thalon, so there's a mix of magic and physical. And Thalon just like groups everybody together. And then on top I have Nezza as well. Nezza's really good. But yeah, the Abyss Dive is tough, but the other one's just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Okay, I guess we can get straight into the summons. We had Valiant here first. Have you got summons today, Valiant? Yellows and Ancients, but I have Monkey Boy A5 and Yuri A2. I mean, it's up to you. It depends. Like, I think there's one other new character coming out in the next 3-4 weeks, which is going to be with blue summons, you know, with these. And it's a cultist character who aren't, like, the best generally. They're okay. I mean, Esotericists, you could say the same, weren't the best, and then suddenly they brought out the poison teams, and then they're amazing, so there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Yes, okay, let's switch then. The stream's starting up the whole time. The whole time. Okay, let's look for you. Valiant. Pinned your email. There it is. Switch. Okay, code coming your way, Valiant. And then Seth, you're going to be next. Weird Girl, you'll be next after that if you want one. And anyone else after Weird Girl, if anyone else wants summons, let me know. Parko said he might have summons today, but he's a bit tied up, which is fine. I can maybe do his off stream if he's really busy. Yeah, welcome my screen. Yeah, I saw it. My pulls were 50-50 on my blues and diamonds. Raizan I got 2 Marik and 1 Cratch, and the legendary summons I had 22 summons and got 2 Yuris, which brought me her to A3, so win for me there. And my ancient summons only had 126 and fucking in, and not a single legendary. Yikes. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ancients can just be like that. Unless you've got like a guaranteed pity, you can just walk away empty-handed. You could say the same for blues, but obviously with blues you've got a lot more summons, generally speaking. And as they're not as rare, you're not as mad that you're not getting the character. Whereas the Ancients can be maddening. Okay, Valiant, I'm going to buy that for you. There we go. I finally got Wukong A5. Got a brand new Yuri to A2. I pulled Raizan. Plus I pulled WOR, so now I have Trio Poison Comp. Yep, sounds pretty good. It's nice when teams come together. How many summons are you sitting on? 30 on this. I mean, you've got a lot here. It's up to you, though. When was your last legendary? I mean, I guess it was reasonably recent. It's up to you, man. I mean, you could just if you've not got Carnelian, it might be worth just rolling the dice. Like, it's not a big deal. Where is it? Gallery. Why did they move everything around? why did they move everything around? Carnelian is chaotic. Why do I think she's dual faction? She is. She's cultist, right? Yeah. Okay, she is. I just think she's infernal for some reason. You don't have her. She is good. Yellow and reds. I pulled a lot. I kept having to go to hard pity. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah. I don't mind going to pity every now and again, but you want to get lucky. For sure. So what do you want me to do first, Valiant? You want me to do your Ancients or your Divines? How are you sitting on Divines? 3, 6, 9. So you're not going to hit hard pity, and with your history, Reds. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone else wants summons today on Ancients, but I will do an intro as if they do. So 1 second. We might have Parko wanting some Ancients. I'm not sure. Here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some Ancient summons. There is a Rygar and Carnelian banner up right now. We have got some viewer summons. First up we have got Valiant. He hasn't got an amazing amount and he's nowhere near pity, but he doesn't have Carnelian, and 30 summons, you know, roll the dice. If you get lucky you can potentially get a Carnelian, who is actually a very useful character, extremely unique character, really good in GVG, she's good in very particular dungeons, GD2, so on and so forth. Let's have a little roll of the dice. If we get any lightning at all, we'll be happy. Any lightning at all, we'll be happy. This is Valiant summons. I have forgotten to do the overlay, but it's definitely Valiant summons. Next little batch. Getting epics. We're going to get points regardless. Valiant's not doing a huge amount of summons this weekend, so any points for the event is good. It's not nearly 1,000 points per 10. Oof. Okay, it's going to be down to the single summon. But this is just going to progress him into pity, so it's not that big a deal. One summon in a dream, and it's going to be a rare. It's going to be a rare Urgrel, who has the most animated weapon in the entire game. No luck on the Ancients here on Valiant's account, but it was just kind of a wish to hope to get a non-lord kind of character drop, but it wasn't to be. But he's gonna be 30 into the next pity, as I said. He got a Venomer like about 50-60 summons ago before that, so he actually got back-to-back non-ancient lords. That's rough. That's rough. So hopefully the next lord is going to be good for him. There is potentially a new lord coming out in the next month. So we'll have a little see if he gets lucky there. Thank you very, very much to Valiant for letting me do the summons. I appreciate it. And, well, enjoy selling those rares, I guess. Enjoy selling the rares. Okay, let me do the overlay now. I think I'll have to do that in editing if I can be bothered. I did say it was yours anyway. So now you want divines, yeah? Okay. I'll do the intro again. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video. Where's my brain? Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some summons for Wukong, and we're going to be doing some banner switches for Raizan. But first up we have got Valiant, who actually just wants to go straight for Raizan, but with Divines. He has got 9. He hasn't had the best luck with Divines in the past, so we're really crossing our fingers that we can get a nice Raizan brand new character for Valiant here. Let's see if we can get a legendary. He is 9 into pity. He has 9 here. So no guarantees, but, you know, you hope. You do hope. He's going to get an epic, which is going to give us some diamonds. Legendary off the second one. This is crazy. Before pity. Amazing. Is this going to be Raizan? It's the Cetrum. Cetrum is really, really good. And I think his A1 is actually really good too, but I'm gonna guess that Valiant has more than an A1. I'm gonna guess that Valiant has more than an A1. We'll have a little look while he decides whether he wants me to continue summoning or not. If we look at his Infernal, it's A2, so he should get an attack boost, which is actually pretty good for Cetrum because his attack is not the highest. And obviously it boosts him quite massively. He has told me to continue summoning. Back to back? Is this really Valiant's account? Back to back? And we get the new dude. Wait. What's going on? Back to back on Valiant's account. Just so everyone is aware, Valiant has gone to full pity on Divines twice. Twice when I've been doing summons. He's easily had the worst luck on Divines. And he still allows me to do his pulls. So I really appreciate that. And he's just gone back-to-back Legendary. And he got the new character. Obviously, when you don't get the character that's on the rate-ups. And you miss them, so you got a Cetrum. The next one has a better chance of getting one of the rate-up characters. Look at the animation. It's so sick, actually. That's so sick. Let's actually have a look. What I'll do is I'll promote him. I'll just give him a first tier promotion. And let's see what the animation is like on his first tier promotion. Generally they have, sometimes they have, I'm surprised it doesn't actually have a video. But sometimes they generally have like a video, like a little animation here. Oh, it's like a Zeus. He like throws the lightning strike. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'll let Valiant do the rest. I'll let Valiant do the rest. But congratulations, Valiant, on your new character. I'm guessing you're going to want to stop here. You have got a Raizan. Pretty sick. And like I said, the animation, look at it go. Look at it go. All the lightning. All the lightning. You want to keep going. You don't get any rate up now, though. It's just going to be 20 times the entire time. Even if you get another character, like if you got a ride the luck out, it's like that. Okay. Valiant says continue, so we will continue the summons. He's not going to get back to back to back. I've never got a back to back to back on Divines. We've got back to back before, but not the triple back to back to back. Will he get another legendary? 6 summons and a dream. He's saying like we're in the luck zone, so we might as well try and take advantage. I can kind of understand it. And we're also going to get points. And that's going to go towards the event. These epics are decent points. It's like nearly 500 points an epic by the looks of things. Somewhere in that region. Or is that split between the two event types? Actually split between the two event types. But it's still, it's points is points. Okay, one more character to pull. And hopefully Valiant's going to progress nicely. Last one. It's not going to be another legendary, but 2 from 9 is pretty good. And we can have a quick see where he's at in the event. Just if he's wondering. I think this was quite a expensive event. It needed 15k to finish. He's gone halfway, 7.5k. He actually just hit the 7.7. So that's actually a good point to stop, because then it gets into pretty shoddy rewards. Gold, and then 3 of the psychic powers. So you've hit a good milestone to stop. That's not too bad at all. And that's some extra rewards. I'll let Valiant claim that. And happy days. Congratulations to Valiant on his little summon luck. It's a nice turn. It's a nice change for his divines. I appreciate it. And enjoy the new Raizan for sure. 2 more yellow on login tomorrow. Okay. I mean, you can go for it if you want. I know you pull the trigger on your divines quick. Because if they bring out an ascent, they're generally doing divine ascents now. You always want to try and have like 20 in the bank. At all times, in my opinion, on divines now. Kind of like when you always want to have like at least 150 summons in the bank at all times, just in case they bring out a limited. Generally, we do get a little bit of a heads up now because of leaks and stuff, but it's not always the case. It's not always the case. They can drop things on us real quick, so yeah. Yeah, no worries, man, and congrats. That was awesome. We did get some extra stuff for you here, which is nice. I didn't actually check your weekly. Okay, there's a sign in, unfortunately. It is what it is. It is what it is. But what was that? 2 legendaries. Setram A2 is not too bad, but the new Raizan is great. And I did call him Raizan every single time. I did manage to do it without calling him Raizan once. Not once did I call him a Raizan. And you finished this, you got an extra ancient here. You're probably not going to finish in the top 10 here, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're going to switch it to Saif now. So let me just get your details. Saif. Go. Switch. There we go. Email on its way to you now, Saif. Let's check my Velara. I can do that. What do you want me to do? Check your Velara. Okay, I'm looking at your Velara. What are we looking at? Is it A5? A3. Nice. Is that with soul stones? I know I saw you got a few soul stones. She got her personal gear as well. There's personal gear you can get for this group. Have you got it on her? That's what you want to look out for. Is it Esotericist and Watchguards? You can get personal gear for both. Oh no, she's not Watchguard, but you can get Esotericist personal gear. And I think what it does is it gives you rage after doing your ult, so she can spam her ult even more. Yeah. It's pretty good. You want to get attack speed up a little bit though. Where are you missing attack speeds? This one. This one. You've only got 1 attack speeds. Might want to sacrifice one of these crit damage ones on this sort of side for some attack speeds. Because remember, when with certain characters, well, most characters, in their ult, their attack speed determines how many times they hit with their like effectively increased damage as well. 13% attack bonus. Is that what? Oh, is that on one of these? Oh, with the extras. I see what you're saying. What's your artifact on her? You've got her full artifact as well. Damn. That is nice. Is that max roll? Do you upgrade this? I can't remember how this works. I can't remember how that works. But that is really good. Okay, let me... it's nearly max. 13 is nearly max. That's really good. Yeah. That's pretty sick. I guess your Valara is just cleaning house. Yeah, you could even maybe sacrifice one of the pieces that has attack on the right side. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it just might want to test, you know? It's a shame we don't have a test function where we can test characters and see like damage easily. 3, am I doing that right? 7, 8, 3, 6, 3, 4. That's a hard number. Okay, so if I'm switching to your account now. Is Arthur still good? He's really good for certain content. And GR1 progression. And Gear Dungeon 1, he's good. Like, unless you're blowing stuff out the water on Gear Dungeon 1, he's actually kind of required it to a certain extent. And most people don't blow stuff out the water when they're newer. Unless they've completely ignored the content. Okay. You've not done any of the storyline. Oh, can you still do the challenge? Oh no, it's just bugged. They didn't want to tell me. I was like, eh. I can't remember. Can you do the challenge without doing the storyline? I'm guessing no. I actually don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Is the way I should say that. Not a big fan of it. Look, you're spending your diamonds in here quite a lot. What are you spending your diamonds to get? Summons. Upgraded with gem. She's no doubt. No doubt. Okay, what are we going for, Sayef? Are we going for ancients here as well? I mean, you just got a lord. See, if you would have saved it for this banner, it would have been rate up for Rygar. What was the last banner? Last banner was Elder. So you pulled on Elder, right? I mean, Elder's he's not as bad as it seems. I use him. Where I need like a damage dealer who's also a Northern Lord. Like he's better than the tank Northern Lord if you don't need a tank, for instance. Like I use him in I used to use him actually. I don't know if I use him anymore. I'm pretty sure I completely shook up my team, but I used to use him in Semra 30k team because he did damage and he was a Northern Lord. So you want to do Wukong, Petty Manipulation, Raizan switch, save your Ancients, and no Divines. Okay. Let's see where you're at. You're 2 in. Okay. So you're 2 into Pity. So we'll go to... I'll go to 152. Save, yeah. Saving Ancients is fine. Unless you really want Carnelian and want to just roll the dice, you're just so fresh off Pity, it doesn't make really much difference. Even if you got a right, like if you got a Lord, it would make 0 difference pretty much. Rygar is pretty good for certain content, but I don't think he's one of the top ancient lords. Like, how far do you want me to go? I'm very much on the conspiracy theory that they make it so that you get a legendary like at 165, 175. I've seen that happen so many times in the last like 2 or 3 limiteds. It's crazy. Like I've taken people to like 170 and they've been getting lords, getting legendaries. I'd say like 152 or 162. I think the second you get into 70s and 80s, We can go as far as you want, though. We can go to 172 here. What do you want to do? Can you look? Awakens. Awakens? For who? For Wukong. Yeah? I have Soulstone. Yeah, I mean, if you get a Wukong, I would say Soulstoning him to A3 is good. His A3 is good because it adds stuns, and his A5 is amazing because it massively boosts his damage. So like, if you get a copy, you should just use all your Soulstones that you get to make him A5. He just becomes like such a good character. Like what do you normally hit in Nightmare 4? Do you hit 50k? Because with an A5 Wukong you will. And I think you got Narissa, didn't you? Yeah, A5 Wukong with a Narissa, it's just broken. It's just absolutely broken. Your main issue is still your gear, though. I'm guessing. I don't think you farmed much more gear. You do need really good gear. But here we go. I'm going to do the banner switch. We'll go to 162. I'll say 162 unless you tell me differently in the chat. I think 152, 162, or 172 is the way to go. But I'll go to 162 unless you tell me differently. And then we'll banner switch. Hopefully get a nice character on the other banner. Come back for Wukong. And then you can tell me if you want to go back to the other banner or not. Which I don't think we will because you don't have enough summons. But we'll see what we can get. Here we go. Okay, now we have some more summons. We're moving on to Saif's account. This time we are going to do the classic banner switch. He is 2 off of his last characters. As you can see, he did get a 1+1. And we are 2 summons in. We're going to go to 162. We're going to play it reasonably safe. And then we're going to do a banner switch, come back, and get a Wukong. We have got enough summons to do this. Best of luck to Saif. This will be his 2nd Wukong, but he has got some Soul Stones, which he's very much looking forward to using on Wukong, and it should boost him quite heavily. And we will skip the tax. Of course. Of course. If we can get really lucky with epics, you might be able to hit the 15k as well. There's some more tax. Yeah, best of luck. When you see epics, you want to see 2 or 3. Just for the points. Oh, the legendary has come a bit early. If this is not a Wukong, then it's actually pretty good. Because we can then go to like 190. It's not a Wukong, it's Lord Phineas. It's not Lude Phineas, that'll be completely different. Lord Phineas, and this is an awakening. He's actually a good character. So that's like a freebie. We'll take that. We'll take that. And I'll just check where we're at. Because I think now we basically just go to... Yeah, we just go to 199 and then we can switch. But we could get a legendary on the way as well. We'll see what happens. But Lord Phineas is definitely not a bad summon. As long as you've got his artifact, actually a pretty good character. Adds quite a lot with the artifact for sure. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll try and keep an eye on where you're at with the summons. Because that could just be a whole extra legendary, you know? That's not too bad at all. Would have been nicer to get something new maybe, but still. There are definitely worse characters. There's some more tax. Let me double check. I'll just double check if you've got stuff being completed. You had your weekly completed. Monthly's already done. Daily's already done. You get some stuff back here. And about 70 more. And about 70 more. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream, guys. Would be appreciated. There's the epics. We had quite a bit of tax, unfortunately, so hopefully you can make it up with some extra epics. I think this is 40. I'll do one more temple and then we'll just back out to just make sure. Do you want me to take it all the way to 199 or do you want me to just switch with the 10s? Safe. Depends how risky you want to be. Okay, 2 more temples. There's one. Let me know, Saif. 199 or 192? Last 10. Okay, we'll switch on 192. And hopefully get you something nice on the other banner. We're about 120 into pity at this point. There we go, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Okay, we got it a little bit early. I want to say that was like 30 or 40 summons early. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, who is it going to be? Probably only one roll of the dice on this. On this banner. It's going to be a new Glacius. A new character's always good. Glacius is not top tier by any stretch. He has got a pretty heavy like control kit, but his damage was not crazy. But it is a new character, which is good because any kind of new character is good for Saif because he's a newer player. So just getting rid of as many characters as possible from the new list is always nice, makes the sense a little bit more interesting. We'll go back, we'll do a 10, and then we're going to get 2 Wukongs. We're going to get a Wukong at pool number 8, and then we're going to get a Wukong at pool number 9 or 10. We have done this before. Legendary here. This is Wukong. We'll watch the video. It's the only time we're going to watch it today. It's actually a pretty cool video. I do prefer the like Nether style videos that came out with the like the kind of watercolor art on it was really nice. This bit I didn't get. The characters that he's fighting against, I'm pretty sure one of them is the Lord for his faction. I didn't understand that part. You know? There's a couple of Nightmare in here. He's a Nightmare character, so if they were all like cultists and stuff would make sense, but I'm not so sure. Doesn't make sense when he's a Nightmare himself. Okay, let's see. Come on. Okay, that's Wukong number 2 for Saif. And then he's going to use some soul stones. He can get him to A3 straight away, and I would recommend some extra soul stones to get to A5 when you get lucky or you progress and get some progression soul stones. His A5 is really, really strong. Boss content, anything single target, really, really powerful character. But thank you very much to Sarah for letting me do your summons. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're happy with the characters you've got. 3 new legendaries, and not too bad at all. Practicing. What's up, weird girl? What do you mean practicing? And hey, Cody, welcome to the stream. Let's have a little look at your progression on the event. You got 3 legendaries. You got quite a few epics as well. Not too bad. You can maybe hit 12k, get an extra 500 diamonds. That Glacius was rough. He's not amazing. He's not amazing, but it was new. It's definitely better than like getting an Apsan, right? Let's be honest. It's definitely better than getting an Apsan. Just think any character you get could be an Apsan or a Cratch or something like this, and he's definitely better than these characters. Like, I've seen people use Glacius on Gear Dungeon 10. Gear Dungeon 10? Gear Dungeon 2 Stage 10. It isn't impossible to use him. He does require very good gear, so that's where your account has got big issues, is gear. So he does require really good gear. He can do Gear Raid 1. He's more of a support character. You can see he does slows and freezes. If you've got really good damage, I think you've got Ingrid. So with damage dealers, he works really good because he isn't required to be a damage dealer. He just requires to do things like freeze, which is really good. And freeze just stops him from attacking the wall, so on and so forth. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Go for a Lego. We'll do singles. We'll just do singles. I doubt you'll get anything. You need 176 points. So we'll just keep track. I'll do singles. We'll do singles on this banner, because if you get really lucky and get a Wukong, happy days. 176 points. So the first one gets a Camille. So that's 30 points. At least you're getting rares. That's another 30 points. So you need 116 points now. That's 21 points. So you need less than 100. Okay, about 75 points needed. That's an epic. So that should be enough. Nope, I don't have Ingrid. Why did I think you had Ingrid? Is that enough? That should be enough. That was 170. I think that was enough to just do it in one go. So let's have a little quick look. There you go. An extra 500. An extra 500 diamonds. That's pretty good. Weird Girl, you're wanting some summons? Simoons? Simoons? Or did you already do your summons? What's up, Pax Main? I did 120 Ancients, got nothing. Imagine actually buying that many, spending $500 and end up with nothing to show for it. Or pop in Lord Pity for a Twin Fiend. Crazy people spend it all. Yeah, I think you've got to spend a lot on Ancients to make it like worthwhile on what you get. Or just play more free to play. You know? Oh, you want the Divines as well? Okay. So how many? What do you just want the Divines? So you want another 1k points, yeah? Okay. I'll do 10s. All rewards. So you want another 3k points. We'll see if we can get anything. Okay. It's another epic. I'll do one more 10 and see where we are. There's no point pulling too much. How much does that get us? 400. Okay, I think we're safe to do another couple of 10s then. Okay, one more 10. And then we'll just see where we are now. Oh. Okay, you need 900 points or 800 points. 2 10s. That was about 400s. This one's going to be about 200s. Another 200. That could be it. That could be it. Just it. So you got an extra skill crystal and 2 divines. I would save the divines. I know you love to pull divines, but they most likely are going to do an ascent by Christmas. You know, so I would definitely save, but it's up to you, of course. And then you've got 3rd place here, 15k. We'll see if you can hold that. Yes, please. Okay, we'll go 1 second. And that got you like 60 to 80 pulls closer to the next pity CF. It would have been amazing if we actually got you a Wukong there. That would have been great. A4. Unlucky. Okay, let me switch. We'll go. Just check your email. Should be an email coming your way. Petty swapping, okay. 860471. Okay. Let me see. Beef and chilies. Pity swapping. You got a lot of summons. We can see where you are. Okay, I have to count now. 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 18, 28, 31, 34, 37, 39, 49, 52, 55, 58, 61, 64, 64. Let me see if I didn't mess up. Is there another legendary that I missed? No, 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 no. I did not miss. Oh yeah, I remember this one. That was a good one. Okay. So we said 64. So I think we go to should we go to 110? Like 104, and then we'll be at 168, and it'll be like 2 temples. So we'll do 100 summons, then switch. You could do a pity switch twice, and that's actually pretty good. You could do a pity swap twice, and I'll do the first one, and you can decide if you want to do the second one. We could obviously get what we could get in the first 10. We could get something, so we'll see what happens. Okay, now we move on to Weird Girl's account. We're going to do the pity swapping, Wukong over to Raizan banner. We're about 64 into pity. We're going to go to about 104. Switch. Come back. Go as close to 200 as we can. And then I'm going to let Weird Girl decide if she wants to switch again. Best of luck. We'll see if we get a legendary between now and the 104th summon anyway. But otherwise, we're just going to do it at 100 and see what we get. Oh my god. 20 in. 20 in at Wukong would make Weird Girl have to decide what we're going to do, because she might even want to stop. I swear this has happened on Weird Girl's account so many times. It's going to be a Valkyra. It's like my 20th Valkyra pull of other people's. One day I will get her. We've passed the 2-year anniversary and I haven't managed to get her. She does have a cool video as well. All these Lucases going to get absolutely zapped. Do I recognize anyone on the floor? Oh look, it's Haas. Haas on the floor. And Valkyria goes Super Saiyan. No, this is fine to get in the first 20. If we would have gone like 100 and then go out, it would have been sucky. But now what we can do is we can go to like 190 and then switch and get another legendary. So easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, cool character. Cool character. Not that I'd know. I mean, I would, because I have used her, but... yeah, cool character. We shall continue. We'll just double check. We're going to go to 194 now, because that'll be 170. And then we'll see what we get on the Switch. But who knows? Could have the same stuff happen again when we just get another legendary on the way. We'll see. We'll have to see. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I do have to keep track. This is 20 pulls. Let me just see where your pulls are right now. So another 160. So we go down to 212 on the summons. Well, you're getting taxed a little bit. There's an epic. I got Raizan from a few temples and stopped, saving the rest for holiday. Makes sense. Does make sense. Oh, an early one. 50? It's like 50 later? It's not bad. That's 2 characters in a row that haven't gone to pity. And it's a Lord. And again, it's a Lord I don't have. What is going on? I'm putting everything for other people. It's a Morrigan. It's the only base Lord I don't have. That's pretty sick. We'll take it. We'll take it. I don't see her video too often. I think I've only ever pulled a Morrigan once, and that was for Cygnus. I think she is... Well, obviously it's equal rates now, but I think she was a little bit rarer at one point. Not much, but a little bit. She does look cool. Like I say, the only base Lord I don't have... We'll take a Lord. It's going to be an Awakening, but still, that's pretty good. Is it going to be a double? It is not. Now, we'll still go to 194, but it'll be 110 summons. But I will say that with Weird Girl's account, the way it stands is if we do get a random other character on the way now, it's almost definitely going to be Wukong because his rate up is going to be crazy. So like I said, we need to do another 110 summons. We'll go down to 225. And then we'll see. 2 characters not going to pity in a row, though. Must be nice. Must feel nice. Yeah, it is what it is. That's good. A Lord is good. I'm not jealous at all that you just got 2 characters that would knock off my innocent, considering I only have like 10 characters or less. But I don't have. It's ridiculous that you just got both of them. And it's going to be tons of points because I think Lords are extra points in the event, so you should be doing pretty good in the event. Surely you don't get a character early now. It would actually be good that you don't, so that we banner switch. It would actually be good that you don't. I'll just back out and double check. I'm pretty sure you have to do 50 more after this one. $50 more. You haven't got a single Ancient exclusive Lords. How long have you been playing? We're getting a lot of tax. Okay, one more temple. I'm pretty sure. Let me just back out, double check. One more temple. Okay, do you want me to go to 199, Weird Girl, or do you want me to switch now? Over here, that's rough. When you get endgame, you get way more ancients. That is, I will say that. Singles here, or switch now. Weird Girl. Like, do you want me to risk it 5 times and then switch, or do you want me to just switch? You'd only use an extra 5 if you switched. All we'd be doing is saving you 5 summons. It isn't that big a deal, but some people want to go all the way to like 199. I personally, I'm always wary of these singles because, you know, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Switch. Yeah. Okay, I'll do a little intro now. Okay, we're going to switch. And we are going to go for Raizan. I think we're only going to go for 1 legendary here. So whatever we get. And hopefully we can get them nice and early. We are, I think, 100 into pity. Or 110 maybe. So anything early is very much welcomed. We did get lucky on the early summons already. But we'll see if we can get lucky again. But all the epics on the way is good too. Because it's points. We'll see. Sirens go past just in time. Don't risk it. I go to 180. 180 is pity. Oh my god. Look at that. I've never seen it before. I think it's the first time ever. All res. On a normal temple. That's crazy. That wasn't an ancient temple, that was just a normal temple. The streak, you only had 1 common character in the last 20 pulls. It's a shame you don't get an achievement for that, because that's super rare. There's an achievement for like uncommon characters. Oh, you're getting so many epics, this is really good for your points. Hopefully you can get 15k. You will have 4 legendaries, so I'd assume you'd hit it anyway. And one of them's a Lord, extra point, so you'd assume, right? It's going to be in the next, like, 10 or 20 pulls. Here we go. 1 roll of the dice. Been pretty lucky already. Can we get a Raizan? Can we get the new lads? It's going to be a Helga. Probably the worst of the bunch. She has got very good usage, not gonna lie. Like, what she does is really good. Her instant chain stuns are really, really good. Kind of niche. Certain usages... I've seen her used in Gear Dungeon 2, for instance, actually to a high level. But it's not a top tier character. It's not a top tier character. We'll roll this out. We'll switch back. And we'll do a few singles here. We're going to do the singles rather than doing a 10. Save some summons for Weird Girl here. If there was only 1 or 2 at the end, I'd do it. But 4 or 5, nah. Nah. But she should have loads of points on this event. Which is good. And this should be the legendary. Oh, no. This should be the legendary. There we go. There we go. And we'll skip his video, but it is going to be a Wukong. And it should be a bunch of points. How many points is it just for a legendary? Let me skip. It is 520 points for just a legendary. So not too bad at all. Let me just skip across and see what she got on her event. I think it's 15,000 points required. 13,000 points. We did just hit a big milestone. She might want to continue, or she might be happy staying here, but otherwise, pretty good summons here for Weird Girl. What do you want to do, Weird Girl? Do you want to go for another character? You'd hit that last milestone, or do you want to stop? The next new banner that comes out, I think, is a few weeks away. Let me just check my chat again, because I know that Parko put in chat. Oh man, I had a garlic supplement earlier. You know? And they're really tiny, but man, I can smell the garlic. Anyway, sorry. We've got Malric and Eileen, Fercy, Ares, banner. These are easy skips. Then on the 31st of October, there is a new character coming out, which is a cultist mage legendary. Called Valise. So that's in 2 weeks. So you could save until then for Valise. It is just her, no switching. That same weekend, there is a legendary Lord fighter coming out on the Ancient banner. And after that, it's Beelzebub, Beatrix, so they're trying to push some cultists. Maybe go for another one. I think you could easily hit a legendary here and then have enough to do 2 legendaries at least on the next banner. And you've got a little bit of rate up because the character you got was Helga, so you have a little bit of a better chance. She has a special mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 10 away from new Lords in Ancients. I've got 10 pulls and a Lord. So I could just do 10 pulls on the next banner and just get them. That'd be kind of hilarious. Kind of hilarious. So you want me to continue here, right? Okay, best of luck to Weird Girl. Hopefully we don't use many summons. I'll check in with you after we get the legendary. If we get in the first like 10 or 20, we want to get 2,000 points. So you get a legendary skill crystal as well. Here we go. Okay, Weird Girl is going to continue and see if we can get another character here. Fingers crossed. We did get a Helga on this banner before. So we have got a rate up on the Raizan as a character. Fingers crossed. We'll count the summons. We're getting nothing but attacks so far. First epic. I mean, we should be absolutely fine for the event. If we on the next 10, if we get the the legendary, we should have 15k. So it's just about saving summons, and we have saved some summons. Please just be the character, because I'm pretty sure this is 50 summons or 40-50 summons in, and if we get a legendary, it should be it's gonna be Yuri. It's gonna be one of the two, and it's gonna be the Yuri. I mean, we could get another character in the 10. We'll see. 2 in a 10. 885 points. Let's double check the progression. I'm pretty sure that's going to be 15k now. Well, we got 15k. We got another legendary. And Yuri is not bad. I like Yuri a lot. She's really good for Arena. And she can be decent in GVG. I think she's actually a pretty good character. Really good for GR3, obviously. And quite a nice event character as well. Because of the way her ultimate works. I'm using her in the most recent Wukong event. Actually blitzed it. So not a bad extra legendary. Finishes this event. Thank you very much to Weird Girl for letting me do those summons. 5 legendaries? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think you've got a new character. So, I mean, that's, again, not getting a new character isn't necessarily a bad thing. You just got tons of awakenings. Yeah. Is this a new character or is this an awakening? This is a new character. She's really good, by the way. I wouldn't like ignore her too much. I wouldn't say she's top tier. No, it's an awakening. Awaken her. Awaken her. Where is she? She's up here somewhere. Now, you've got quite a few awakenings that you haven't done. You've leveled up a second Shamir. I'm not so sure about leveling a second Shamir. One shot, and you've got another one of her as well. Okay. And then you've got one of him, right? You've got his soul stone. Like, just remember when, like, to know if someone needs something, you just click on the thing. So, for instance, you click on skills, and if it does a red dot next to them, they're not skilled up fully. Like, Vaughn isn't fully skilled up because he's got a red dot in the top right-hand corner. He needs one more skill up if you want to fully skill. And then the same can be said for him, her, so on and so forth. You're right? And then if you click on Awakenings, the same thing happens. If there's an Awakening that's available that is not a Soul Stone, it shows it as a red dot. And then you automatically know you can awaken in that character without using a Soul Stone. So yeah. You might save those. Ah, I see, like crap characters. I always like to A5 characters. I know that seems bizarre. I do have I think an A4 or an A5 Shamir. I just like to have A5s. I have started selling characters because I've got extras. I've got extra, like 3 extra Razaks. A5 plus 3. It's great. Okay, let's see if anyone... Oh, Basham has messaged me. I think he can do the summons now. Let me just see if he responds. I sold 4 Orim. Yeah, Orim is terrible. But, again, if he gets buffed, you're going to be like, damn. Especially as they buffed people. Like, didn't they buff... who did they buff recently? Who was terrible? Zealous. They buffed Zealous. Just give me a second, weird girl. So we should have some more summons. It's going to be another banner switch for Basham. A lot of people sold potential. Yeah. I did 30 of my Ancients yesterday night and got my Carnelian. Nice. I mean, that's really lucky. Do you have many Ancients left over? Okay, got his codes. Okay, so this might be the last summons of the day. This is on Basham's account. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. You've got like 2 weeks, so generally can get like 30 ancients a week if you're like proper going at it. I've never pulled a Cratch. Your Cratch is my Valkyra. For sure. A huge reward. Okay, we're going to do the banner switch here for my guy, Basham. Let me just claim some of the stuff here. He can't claim himself. I'll let him claim everything else. Like, I think he's got Guild Boss rewards to claim. Okay. He's got a decent amount of summons. He's got a decent amount of ancients too, but he's got Carnelian, so he doesn't have to pull here. 30, 60, 90, 120. He's actually... Wait. Is he like 5 or 10 away from Petty? That's crazy. So he'll get a Lords on the next thing. You sent me a photo, okay. Did you do it in chat? Oh, you just did another temple on Ancients. How did you get 10 Ancients? That's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Last summons, unless Parker wants me to do his later on tonight, I'll message him and just say, it's no worries, I can do yours next time, sort of thing. Okay, here we go. Let me just check his P first. Okay. I already had 23 pulls. Oh, you didn't... Oh, that's right. You didn't make me do yours. It was Valiant who made me do his, right. I think so, anyway. That's a shame I didn't do yours. It would have been good. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we have our last summons in Basham's. And if you check his pity counter, his last summon was a 1+1. And he got a Nocturne, and I think that's an Aries. So we're fresh off a pity. We're going to go to 160. I'm going to play it a little bit safe on his account. And then we'll do a banner switch. Unless we get a character before then we'll have to go a little bit further. But we're going to do a banner switch onto the Raizan banner. And hopefully get a little bit luck there. There's tax. Give us all the epics. All the epics. They've made this 15k. I think it's because it's an ancient weekend. They made it more expensive. Because it's not normally 15k for the event. Wow, look at all this tax, man. This is crazy amount of tax. I only saw worse tax on one of my epic only accounts where I managed to get 80 pulls in a row without an epic, which was just such devastating situation to be in. Okay, we are 80 summons in. We're gonna go for another 80. Nearly at 10 likes, guys. Any like would be appreciated. More tax. $50 more. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, we got early. It's not great. We got like 40 early, 50 early. I mean, normally you'd be happy with this. If it's not a Wukong, it's good. Okay, Ajax. That's actually pretty good. We're not getting baited with a Regulus. This is actually Ajax. Rare to see, obviously, because he's part of like the Lord rates. He's much rarer than a normal character, but he's a very good character at that. Now, who do you think Ajax is? Is it the dragon or the person riding the dragon? It's probably the person riding the dragon, right? Although, the other dragon, the other unnamed character, is a dragon. This knight rules the sky. Okay, it is the knight. Okay. But it looks like... Doesn't it look like that guy? I can't remember his name. He's part of Nightmare. It looks like that other character. Okay, so now we're going to go to like 190. 60 summons, then we'll ban a switch. And see if we can get lucky there. But that's some decent points. Magma. See, it does look like him. But it said this night, so unless it's referring to... I mean, I'll have to look at it afterwards if I can remember to look at his little lore piece. But it does look like Magnus. It's funny because Magnus is terrible. I can understand why he's riding the dragon. It should have just been a dragon, no one riding it. Just like Yuri, you know? Okay, 30 more. 30 more. That's a pretty good summon. Okay, that's attacks. Let me just double check it is 10 more. Last 10. Okay, we'll switch. And we'll do some summons on the other banner. And hopefully get lucky again and get early. Because this is the time we want to get early. On this switch. I'll get something back here. Let's go crystal. So this is where we do want to get early luck. I think Ajax counts as Lord points. In the event. Some text. There's some text. It looks even, yeah, makes sense. It's a bit more fiery. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go quite far. We shouldn't touch his diamonds, which is good. If we can keep it above 100 summons, that would be even better. Gotta be getting close. Back-to-back light locks. Okay. We went just below 100 summons left. He's going to have one roll of the dice. Hopefully he gets the new character. He's going to get a Yuri. She is good, but she's not the banner character everyone's looking for. Are we going to get another one in the 10? 2 for 1? Not happening. Not happening. We'll go back into a 10 and we'll get a Wukong. If we get anything before the last character being a legendary, then it is an extra. If it's not a Wukong, it's a big bonus. So this one's definitely a legendary. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll skip this video. It is a good video, but we'll skip it. We've seen it today. Okay. Let me back out completely and see how he's done on the event. He did get an Ajax, which is extra points, I think. As long as he's got 15k, he's not. He's at 13k. See, this seems to be the place where a lot of people are at. And this is an extended banner. I'll let him decide what he wants to do. But thank you very much to Bashan for letting me do those summons. Some pretty good characters. I think all 3 of the characters he's got are useful. You know, Ajax, great. Yuri's very useful. Wukong, obviously. But thank you very much to Bashan for letting me do those summons. And thank you very much to everybody today who let me do those summons on their account. Not fantastic luck. I don't think too many people went in on the secondary banner. You know, I didn't see people doing like 4 or 5 legendaries on it. It's just if you can get him, nice. If not, no big deal. There are some big banners on the way, so we'll see what happens there. But again, thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys, that's the edit. That's the edit. We'll still be streaming for a little bit. Oh, Parko's here. Just in time. It's okay, Parko. I'll add you. I'll add you. It's all good. Let me just message Bashams, tell him what you got. Let me just get your code, Parko. And I'll edit you into the video, it's all good. What are your hopes for this, these pulls? Are you hoping for something particular? And what are you wanting me to summon? Parko code should be on its way to you now. Magnus is running on a drone. Anyone know why everyone is using Selene in the Arbiter of Frost Codex? Selene. Continuous damage and assault is really good too. Selene has bleed. And Arbiter, like, you need certain, like, damage over time characters. Effectively. Effect-based characters. 729. That's why an assault's used as well, yeah. 444. I didn't know she's being used that much though. Is it people with extra Selenes? Like, her base isn't amazing. I used her in Esotericist. Like the Esotericist trial. But yeah. That was honestly more for just fun. Let me check out the scoreboards. Is it the top people using Selene? Okay. Who's that? Aracha. I guess Aracha's been buffed, so she might actually be good in this. I haven't done my Arbiter of Frost with Nastya, I don't think. Oh, I have. Down here. I think... Oh, there we go, Celine. It's just an A0 Celine. It's probably because Nastya is Lords. And it look, they've max skill Celine as well. I think it's her her talent is what makes her like interesting. If she was poison, I think it would be sick. She'd work with the... I don't think you've got Celine actually, do you? Oh, you do. I think it's her talent. Inflicts a mark on the enemy every time the hero deals damage to them. When the enemy has 4 stacks of marks, deals 100% damage 2 times to the enemy. I think it's something to do with this, right? Didn't she have some sort of bleed effect? I thought she had some sort of bleed effect. I could be completely honest, I haven't used her that much. So 15% triggerist effect. Basic attack when lunge. Mark deals damage to enemies bearing a mark regardless of their... If you have Giselle as well, magic vulnerability, that's actually really powerful with Esotericist. Huh. And Wukong 3 or 4 times since Yuri. Yeah. I'll let you decide what you're going to do there. Haven't even decided yet, but thinking of banner swap for a future soul stone back. I did do a banner swap in the end. Again, I'll let you do that. Sorry. I did do a soul stone in the end. Like, I did get the character in the end, even though I've got him maxed. Because, like, eventually if I get extra Wukongs, I might reset him later. Because I might reset him back down to A3 once he's non-meta, you know, and then get four or five, whatever, 5 soul stones back. Yeah. The reset books are rare though, so you just want to do a banner switch and see what we get. And you are 20 in, so we'll go to one. Should we go to 140, or do you want to go to 150? I've been doing it a little bit less than what I was doing before. 150. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now on to Parko summons. He is 20 into Pity. If we just have a quick check. 20 into Pity, as you can see. He got Twyla and a Zealous, a buffed Zealous on the 1+1. We are going to do 150 summons, then banner switch, come back, get a Wukong. Let's see if we can get some nice stuff on the way for Parko here. Fingers crossed. We could obviously get some legendaries on the way here, which wouldn't be a terrible thing, but let's see. And hopefully we just get tons of epics, like I say, every time. Especially on this one. Are you doing any Ancients today, Parko? Or are you saving? There is a new Ancient Lord coming out in 2 weeks. Might try for Carnian in as well. Like, we'll see where your pity is after this to see what you want to do. Like, if your pity's in 100, you could try and risk 100. And then keep your pity for the new lords. Obviously, you could get, air quotes, lucky. Okay, 100 more. Oh, we got an early one. But this is actually good timing because we could get to 190 and be like 140 in. If this is not a Wukong, be someone like new or good. Okay, look. I said new or good. It definitely isn't good, okay? Not good. But it is new. So, it's not going to be an Ascent character in the future for Parko, okay? It is the first dwarf we've seen today. But, it is what it is. It's a new character off the Ascent list. And what we'll do now is I'll go to 190 and Parko can decide if he still wants to switch, which I think he probably will. Probably will be worthwhile. But we do get dwarfed. It happens from time to time, but at least it's a new dwarf. And not like an awakening on a dwarf. That's not what you want. That's not what you want at all. Okay. Silver lining. No more Ascent Azor, which is that's it. That's good. You don't want to get an Ascent dwarf. That's for sure. That's for sure. I think I'm 65 in. Okay, it's basically how much you want to push it then. I pushed it right up to the limit. I'm 10 away from Pity right now. So the next banner, I'll be getting a Lord off the first 10. Okay, I'll do 90 more. Hope everyone got something nice. You just missed the dwarf. We just got Azor as a new character, but it is a dwarf all the same. More. Someone said they're reworking doors now. Soon. We'll see, I guess. That's 20. Gotta keep track. Also, Weird Girl got a full 10 of rares on a normal temple. That was pretty special. That was like quite exciting. Way more exciting than it should have been. Do you want to do the singles up to 199 Parko, or do you want to just do 190? It's up to you on this one. Okay, that's the last 10 pull. But if you want me to do the singles, I will, or we just switch. What do you want to do, Parko? 9 singles here, or switch now? I think you're 130. Just switch it. Yeah. 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 I never like doing the singles, man. Some people want to go all the way, but I've never hit a legendary in the singles, but it's gonna happen, and it's just like it doesn't seem like super worth. I bet you're sitting at around 13k as well after this. Okay, I think we got this a little bit early. Not by much, though. 10 or 20 summons early. I don't think... this is crazy. I'm pretty sure this is like an A2 or an A3 Draylin for Parko. Draylin is like top tier as well. Parko got Draylin when it came out, and then got a couple afterwards. I was just like, what? Okay, we'll see if there's another one in this 10. There are some people, like me, I really needed a Draylin for ages, and there's Parko just pulling him out of his hat. I did finally get my Draylin, but still. Well, that's not too bad. That's a really good character on the Switch, for sure. And then we'll come back and do a 10. And this is going to be another character for Parko. I think Parko might have Wukong A5 already. This is just preparing for a potential reset. And there's the legendary. There it is. 3 legendaries. Draylin, very good. Wukong, obviously very good. Azor, not great, but it was a new character. So it is going to be a kind of wipe on the Ascent. So not too bad at all. Hopefully Parko's happy with the summons. Thank you very much for letting me do them. And yeah, enjoy your characters. Okay, I didn't bother switching to see where you are at the event, because if you're doing Ancients, you're probably going to clear it. 10k. So you need 5k from Ancients. You need 5k from Ancients. Okay. Let's just double check where you are so you can have a better idea. 30, 60, 65. You were dead on. Okay, 65 since you're Praetus. So we could do like 100 and you'd be pretty safe. Or we could just try and hit, you know, if we get a legendary and hit Carnelian, we can just stop. What do you want to do? Just try for Carnelian, okay. I did do some Ancients for Valiant, not many, but so we might tack this on. But what I might do is just record this as a separate video altogether, because Valiant's only did 30 pulls and he didn't get anything. So if this is a really good summoning session, it could be just fun. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some Ancient summons for Parko, and it is a pretty interesting banner. I think it's a return, I'm pretty sure. Rygar and Carnelian. Carnelian has been on a bunch of characters' banners. Been on banners with Rygar, obviously, here. I think she's been on one with the Lord for the Star Piercers, who I can never remember the name of. Iovar. I'm pretty sure they did an Iovar and Carnelian banner. But Carnelian is really interesting because she basically has the characters can die, but she instantly, they instantly revive. When receiving fatal damage, the bearer consumes the soul essence and becomes unyielding for 5 seconds. So not only do they die and then not die and then revive, they also can't be damaged for 5 seconds. And in that time, if she does her ultimate, she can reapply soul essence to anyone under 30% HP, which is generally going to be these characters anyway. So a bit of manual is needed a lot of the time for this, but she's really, really good. I remember when she was first released, so many people complained that she wasn't really that useful or that good. And then content came out where she's really good. I believe if we check Parko's account here, he hasn't completed Gear Dungeon 2. He's basically sort of stalled on 7-8. I think he could probably defeat 7-8, but 9 and 10 is where it gets kind of crazy, and Carnelian is top tier there. So really nice character for that. He is 65 into Pity, does not want to hit the Lord, wants to save Lord Pity for a future new Lord release. If we got a Lord in like the first 10 or 20, it wouldn't be the end of the world. He wants to just get really lucky with a Carnelian, obviously. We're going to do, you know, a few pulls. We'll see if we can get lucky, and we'll let Parko decide how far we're going to go. Like I say, 65 into Pity. We'll see what the first 10 brings us. And it is a tax 10. Beautiful, beautiful. Tax 10 on Ancients, not great. This is not a tax 10. It's going to be an epic. I know he really wants a Valara as well. They're surely going to rerun a Valara in the future. You have to get off-banner luck. I have seen off-banner luck on Valaras, obviously. You have to get double luck. A, you have to hit the legendary, because you know there's no Pity. And B, you actually have to hit the Valara. No lightning so far. We'll have to keep an eye on... Oh, it's a new character. Elisa, okay. She's actually pretty useful. It's nice to get a new character. We're going to do at least 50 more. That's another tax 10, I think. Tax 10 on Ancient is pretty rare, honestly. Don't see it too often. That's not a tax 10. Where's the lightning? Where is the lightning? Okay, let's keep going. It's another tax 10. This is crazy. Crazy work. Okay, so we're going to do 20 more. And then we're getting very close to his pity. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think he wants to proc that so much. Lightning, lightning, lightning. No lightning. No lightning. Iona. Okay, last 10 for sure. Maybe we'll do some singles. We'll see what he decides. No lightning. Now we're going to have to do some calculations to see how many singles we could do before we touch Pity. Give me a second. Okay, I'll just work it out for you. We're 165 in, right? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Oh no, wait, we're 155 in. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 155. So we can do 3 more 10s. Because Pity kicks in at 185. So what do you want to do? 3 more 10s? Okay, we'll do 3 more 10s. Okay, we worked it out, and it's 3 more 10s we can do. So we'll do 3 more 10s. And Parko said take it all the way to Pity. There we go. It's the non-lords. If it's Carnelian, we can stop. Hey! Hey! It's nice when it works, right? It's nice when it happens. Okay, don't let there be a cheeky lord behind this. I know sometimes you'd like it. Cheeky Valara. Cheeky Valara would be great. No cheeky lord. Okay. Okay. And guess what? He's 20, 30 summons away. 30 summons away from hitting a lord. And there is potentially a new lord coming out in the next few weeks. And guess what? The new lord is cultist. So potentially Carnelian's going to work on that team. Pretty nice, I would say, to Parko to get your Carnelian leveled and stuff. Definitely can work in Gear Dungeon 2. And can get your stage up to 10 without too much of a problem. I think he's going to be pretty happy with that. He rolled the dice. It worked. And he has got himself a brand new character, a brand new Carnelian. And he's at 165. And the pity timer is 185. So it should be a new Lord on the horizon very soon as well. And then once he hits that Lord, he wants Valara so much, he might just decide to save his summons for the next Valara banner. Because you know they're going to rerun Valara again. Because Valara is a top tier character everyone wants to get. So surely they're going to run her again, right? Surely. But that's the end of these little ancient summons. Thank you very much to Parko. Thank you very much to Valiant as well for letting me do the summons. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Oh my god, that was the worst outro ever. I went very DJ on like doing those like singles on a Monday. I've been there, man. I've been there. My Praetus ones have been like that. I'm going to have to do the outro again. It was so bad. Thank you very much to Parko, and thank you very much to Valiant for letting me do your summons. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're happy with what you got. Valiant didn't get much, but got progression, and like very lucky for Parko here. And thank you very much for tuning into this video, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. That's a bit of a better outro, like I actually know how to speak. Okay, surely you've done this now. Like you should be like 18k, 21. Like it's ancients are you just get so many points. You got more points for those 110 ancients than you did for like 200 and whatever it was, 260. Was it 260 blues? Or more, it might have been 300 blues. It's crazy. I'll let you claim all this back. And you should get an ancient back here as well if you're in one of the top tier brackets. Oh yeah, you get an ancient and a divine. I think you're in a higher bracket than me in the summon pools. I think my last reward is an ancient, not a divine. I got 3 in 1,000 people. Luck were 3 Legos wasn't a rayout. Yeah, that was actually kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. I remember that one. And that was the what was that with Ingrid on the banner, and then you randomly got Ingrid off banner. Was that right? Am I thinking correctly? That was so weird. Oh, you've got a new progression. Probably like HP or something. HP 400. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Terrible. I didn't check this. Okay, good. You still got 3 days to go. Okay. I think that's it for the summons today, guys. We did 5 people's summons. Is Dralian A2? I can double check for you. A2, I think A3. A2 generally gives like damage reduction or defense or something like that. What does A3 give? Casting ultimate with 5 stacks of Draconic Vigor permanently increases her max HP by 10%. Can trigger up to 3 times. So she could get extra 30% HP. So she has to take 50 instances of Draconic. I guess her A5 is going to reduce that. No, it doesn't. Okay. So, but she has to take 50 instances of... Wait, does she... When she does her ult, does she cleanse the vigor? Consumes all vigor. That's a little bit of a problem. I'm not sure what it's like in Abyss, whether she'll take 50 hits between doing her ults. But 10% extra HP is pretty nice, even if you only get it to go off once. But an A3 Dralian is nuts. Yeah, that's really good. And what was your other character? I don't know if he's... I think he'll be here. Where is he? I mean, it's you ticked off that. Like I said, it's like you tick him off on the descent. It's all good. Yeah, you haven't got like a great deal of characters that you're going to be able to get now. Saphira. Wait, oh, you didn't get Neza. Actually, you've got quite a few here. You didn't get Narissa. Narissa's so good. So you've got Dralian, but no Narissa. I think they stack pretty... So, yeah. Okay, there's actually quite a few you don't have. You don't have Hex. Yeah, I remember you were trying to go for Hex as well. Vienna as well. So I think, obviously, because you're a bit of a newer player, you're not, like, super new. Let's check your login. You're going to be over a year now. Yeah, you just passed a year. But you're like a year behind people who started day 1. So that's just a lot more legendaries. I still can't manage to hit 50k in Nightmare 4. It's your gear, Saif. It's your gear. Your characters are good, but you're getting maybe like 60% of the power of your team just because your gear's not very good. You need to put like 20,000 energy into farming. And that sounds like a crazy amount, but it kind of is. But you need to do it. It's just as simple as that. You need to think of it like it's like, and also I'm not sure if you've got loads of max artifacts as well. Artifact forging is quite fun because it's like pulling a legendary to a certain extent. Like every time you pull an artifact, it could be something really special, you know. So it's like free pulls. Yeah, it's like free pulls. 100k diamonds into farming over a few months. Yeah, I mean, the only issue I've got with it is it just takes time. I know they're implementing something new in the future where you can instant farm. So you can say, like, do 200 runs of GR3 and it just instantly does it. 7k energy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your restrictions are on your gear. Like maybe you're being over restrictive because like your gear's so bad on the, especially on your left side gear, like on this side. So I'm using your account as a guinea pig, Parko. But on the left side, your gear's so bad. Like this piece here would be great for your account. But I'm guessing you're saying that this isn't a tick on your account. Like attack bonus and crit rate is all you need on left side right now. You can work towards getting 3, but you need to at least have these 2. And I'm guessing that your gear, like whatever it's called, I can't remember even how you do it. Is it in here? Your recommendeds, you're probably asking for too much on the 2-piece sets. I'm guessing. So like, change the custom rules. If you're using like this one, this is it. Wicked Vengeance, Warlord, Calamity, right? The way that Parko has it set up is it requires 3 of these, which actually like isn't amazing, like a good setup necessarily, because unless it's done twice, let me see. It might be done twice. Okay, it is done twice. Okay, so this top one is the breastplate, and this one is the weapon. It says chest here, but it's actually the other way around. Because a weapon will always have attack. So that's one of these 3. And then essential attributes is the most important thing. Has it got essential attributes here as well? Secondary attribute. It doesn't have essential here, but it only has 2 extras. But yeah. Does that increase getting good gear chance? It increases the gear that you get being a tick. Yeah, for sure. If your gear's too restrictive on what you were acquiring, I just use I mean it's weird. He set out wrong here. This is he just used weapon and chest the wrong way around. It doesn't matter because it makes no difference what the name is. It's just yeah. Because, like, the chest is always going to have flat HP, right? Wait. Oh, no, he hasn't done it the wrong way around. But for the chest, he's asking for more. Maybe it's because the BP always... The weapon always gives flat attack, so it's like, whatever. That could be the way he's seeing it. Like, do you find that you have less good chest pieces than you have PPs? Then you have weapons. I would assume you do, because there's a lot less being asked of your BPs than weapons. Let me go to your not enhanced. So you've got a fair bunch of weapons. You've got a lot of weapons with ticks that don't have crit rate. So how's that even possible? Yeah, it's because as much as he's labelled it, it will still give a tick for these. All your weapon, all your breastplates will all... Oh, okay, they won't. There must be an extra thing happening here. Attack, flat attack. I think that's because of the... I'm not sure. There must be an extra one in here somewhere. Has this got Calamity in it? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, so it's like a heal weapon. Yeah, I guess. It just makes it much harder to manage, but yeah. Most of my, yeah. I haven't updated my gear code in forever. I think he had multiple tiers of his. My gear code is like for really top level drops. Like I can do 200 runs and get like 3 pieces with a tick. Which is both good and bad at the same time. What do you guys think about the return of the zombie invasion? Have you been doing it much? Doesn't look like Parko's done it at all. I actually like the changes they've done. It's pretty good. Okay, only 45 wave. I think it's harder now. Or at least I think they've changed what's meta. What was meta before was ice and physical, whereas I think dark damage is now meta. I'll have to test it out. It's good that you got all those. It's good, but I wish they had multiple characters. It's too simple as it is. I mean, it's meant to be simple. You know, it's meant to be simple. What's up, Screamer? Welcome to the stream. Like, it is just a simple side game. They definitely need to work on that horse racing one. That was terrible. The horse racing one was bad. The fishing's great. I like fishing. I like this one. I don't mind this one as well. The monkey versus goblin, kind of like whack-a-mole. Like, I would make sure you do these, Parko, because look, there's 2 ancients in here, or like an ancient and a half. Oh, you probably completed some. And then I think there's at least an ancient in Zombie Invasion. Yeah, by shards. It's not much, but yeah. Do you want me to do your free ticket here? Mysterious chest. What's the mysterious chest? Oh right, is that the one that just ended? I actually got enough for a radiant chest, and I wanted to do it, but I hadn't been feeling very well, so I didn't get around to stream. But fortunately, this stuff like passes over. Okay, let's see the top rewards. What have you managed to get? Oh, you've got 2 3 summons. That's actually good. I don't know if it says what the other rewards can be. It doesn't. But 2 3 summons is good. Top reward is divine though. And you're getting pretty good rewards out of this. I think I got trash for a couple of days. See you later, Sif. Have you done Matrix yet? I have, and yeah. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. Like, my Matrix score was like 8k, I think. I messed up with the team I put in. Yeah, I just scraped 8k because the second team I was like, oh, I'll test out. I'll test out Fenris and Morlin here, and it was like, they don't really work. Let me swap them out. It's like, no, you can't swap them out. I was like, why not? Like, why can't I swap them out? Like, why can't I? So I had to somehow scrape 3k with this team. Yeah, it was great fun. I don't have 20 perfect gear sets. Yeah, that as well. I used most of my better gear in the top one. And the second one, yeah. I think I even used her in here when she's got physical attack. Him in here, sorry. So I put him in the wrong one. Yeah, whatever. I think Matrix is really bad content. I'll just straight up say I think it's really bad content. I think Abyss is bad too. I think they kind of like going too far on what is linear progression on certain gear, on certain game modes, sorry. I've actually been playing Raid Shadow Legends for like the last 2 months just to see what it's like. And that game is so much better when it comes to linear progression. This game is much better when it comes to outside of gameplay. But gameplay, that Raid Shadow Legends is much better. Because there's so many things to do as well, you always feel like you're progressing, which is pretty good. Whereas there's much less things to do in this game. The issue is the gap. Yeah, and I've said that before as well. And one of the most obvious parts of the game that you can see where this is a problem is faction trial, because the first 9 stages they released when the game released, so you can see like the BP improvements seems reasonably linear, right? And then stage 10 came out and it's 300k extra between 9 and 10. And then between 10 and 12 is like 30k. But then 13 came out, and it's another 150k. And then they did a bit better linear progression here. But these jumps shouldn't happen. And you can also see it with one other place in the game, which is horrific. Because they should never have done this. It's campaign. The difference between... Is it 8? 189k. And 9... 599k. You can't be a new player and just progress through campaign. You 100% get stalled based on pure power, and that doesn't happen in many games. Honestly, that doesn't happen in many games. 715 is hard just because it's actually hard based on characters. A lot of the last stages are hard based on characters, but 9's just crazy hard based on power. You ever have poison comp or soul cannons? Otherwise, you're hard stuck on first chest. I was getting bomb chest on Abyss. You might want to just keep hitting your auto. If it looks like your team's failing, just stop, fully quit, and then restart your auto. Because sometimes I hit 19k and sometimes I hit 28k. And it's just based on... whether the dragon wipes my team at a particular... Not wipes my team, but like hurts my team drastically, like where a few of them die a wave early. It's too fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they need to bring in the whole like... do you like your score situation? So you can say yes or no. For me, I already tried it, failed every time. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it happens. I used to get in GR2 as well. But, yeah. I've got no idea why it happens, to be honest. Let me switch back to my account. I forgot to switch to my account the last time I did a summon stream, and I was just on Parko's account the next day. So let me switch to my account right now. I had to message Parko. I was like, oh, sorry if you were in game. They changed Dear-chan's alt bug. But then, shouldn't it make it more accurate? Wouldn't be that how it works? I'm off your account now, Parko, by the way. Seems like that's how it would work. Yeah, true. I'm not using her. Yeah, it's weird. I've got no idea. Also, it feels like Titanic Ruins chest rewards are worse now. I've said this a couple of times, but for the last like 2 months, I'm getting lucky if I get 2 ancients in a chest. Whereas before, I was getting like 3 or 4 a lot. Oh, well, we're talking about Ajax before, weren't we? Let me have a little look at Ajax. It's obvious that it's Magma's here, for sure. But it's weird because the wording was different. How do I look at... Isn't there a place you can look at their lore? Where is it? Where's their lore? I've mistakenly clicked it before. Gotta click faction icon. Here. Oh, right. Story, yeah. His dragon could lay the fort low just for kicks. See what I'm saying? Like, his dragon could lay the fort low. It's hard. I'm... The knight appeared immune to the cold. He spoke low, introducing himself. The white knight's arrival unsettled some, but the king was intrigued. See, look, Ajax would be granted lodgings to await this supposed destiny. That guy's Ajax. But it 100% looks like Magma's. A few months after the White Knight's arrival, a tremendous roar shook the tundra itself from bottomless crevice. The terrifying white dragon. Astounded, Ajax stood upon the parapets as if the dragon called and challenged him alone. In an instant, the self-proclaimed destiny he foretold became evident. Hars gifted Ajax a magical thunderous blade. Yeah. That character is Ajax. It looks a lot like Magma's though. Like it's almost identical to Magma's. So we don't know the dragon's name. Unless it says it in there. But it looks a lot like him. Right? And it's got the dragon thing. Weird, right? I'll call him Bob. Yeah. But it's so weird. Yeah. Are you feeling better today, Locke? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. It was weird because yesterday when I was in Discord, I typed, I've started my stream in 2 hours, and then within like 20 minutes, I felt dreadful. But yeah. No GR122. I haven't pushed it really. I haven't even attempted GR122 or GR322. I only did GR2 because I had a simple team to just try, and I did it, and I just completed a couple of stages. I don't really like pushing content in Watch of Realms. I think it's not fun. Like, you don't get much out of it for one. And I don't really care about gear at the moment. Like, my gear isn't the problem on my account. I don't really think I have any problems on my account as much as I just need more awakenings. I'm pretty much like end game where I don't even play the game that much at the moment. Like, I spend my energy, I do my dailies, but I'm in the game maybe 30 minutes a day. I have it on my other monitor. I might just open 20 cans and just have something going, you know. if I want to get a higher score or something. The only thing I care about completing on a consistent basis is stuff like Brave Conquest. Just because it has good rewards. And I normally do that with artifact material raid, and as you can see I've got tons of artifacts to open. I've got 500 of these. I've got to decide when I'm going to actually open them. It's going to be when something really good and new comes in. I'm not getting many exclusives. You get 2 in 1. Sands. The most I save is 5 or 6 temples. Yeah, I just haven't pulled them for ages. I haven't needed to, so what I'm saying, I do all endgame content. The only stuff I don't do is stuff they brand new release where it's just so overtuned it's impossible for me to do anyway. It wouldn't matter how good my artifacts were at that point. Like, that isn't built for me. That's built for someone who spends like thousands on the game every month, which is fine, you know, it's just what it is, but... Artifact round is all I'm doing. I generally try and hit the top reward here every time, just because it is some progression rewards. But I don't really care about much else. Tower of Deception, I don't even do it. I don't even do it. I did it the first time it came out, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll auto the rest, but I can't even auto it now. It doesn't allow me to. For whatever reason. I think it's because I reset my Ingrid and she's used in so many stages, so I just don't even bother. But yeah. Do tower, it's just boring content though. You know? It doesn't let me auto fight. Like, let's put it this way, right? This is meant to be competing with Raid Shadow Legends, and Raid Shadow Legends content is called Doom Tower, right? In Doom Tower for Raid Shadow Legends, which I've been playing for 2 months, mind you, right? All you have to do is hit auto on stages you've never done before, and it will auto 10 stages for you. I don't even watch it. My team's just strong enough, it will just auto 10 stages. Actually, auto 9 stages, and you have to manual the boss. After you've manualed the boss, which generally I auto anyway, I'll like a lot of the time I'll auto. Only if it's like a special effect boss do I have to do anything. But it's much more... I think I've worked out the difference between the two games, right? The gameplay in Raid Shadow Legends is very high grind, right? It asks you to do the same thing over and over and over again a lot of times. Whereas this game doesn't ask you to do that. But it asks you to do something new a lot of times. So there'll be like 20 new stages you have to do. No, even it just... This game feels like more of a chore because of it. Right? When it came to this up here, right? The storyline, I'd already completed all these the last time they came out. So I think I could auto some of them. I also beat this without doing my aspects by accident, but I picked them up at the end. 100% pick these up now because I think they count on the challenge bosses. I'm not sure. I think it counts on challenge boss. I don't think I can show you. No, there's just no enemies around. But I think I could hit auto on this. So this made it a little bit less of a chore. But I honestly can't remember. I think it's like Void. Yeah, I get that. But it doesn't save your gear. At least it didn't. I just find it too much of a chore. And it's like, yeah, sure, I get rewards out of it, and I don't play these games to like proper grind, like not grind, sweat. I just find this game way more sweaty. Like I have to put in so much more effort. You know? Like for instance, like Gear Raid 2. I actually said this on I think this video recently. There are like 8 different versions of Gear Raid 2. Why? Why would the developers put that much time into developing 8 different versions of Gear Raid 2? Because they're not even slightly different. They're massively different. The map layout different. Everything's different. Whereas they could just make it one map layout and change something gradually over time, and then spend time developing other stuff. Like this game's very wide on development, but not very deep. You know? What you get in challenge? You get the rewards for the store. These rewards, Dragon Jade. And again, this is another thing that's a problem, right? The Dragon Jade, I can't buy these 2 things because I already bought them last time. And that's 2,000 Dragon Jade I won't be able to spend. So once I've bought everything else, I'll just have 2,000 Dragon Jade just sitting there doing nothing. You know, I don't need this. I've got this maxed. But I bought out like all the stuff in the store that I needed within the first day. They need to have better rewards for people who have done this before. Like there should be like rewards if you have got certain things before. It's because people figured out solutions that are free to play friendly. I mean, that's why you just have like 30 stages and you just make it progressively get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, which is exactly what Raid Legends does. Like I got up to stage 20 Dragon in Raid Legends. And that's pretty hard. It's not like the hardest content in the game, but it's because stage 20 Dragon is exactly the same as stage 10 Dragon. It's just higher stats. That's just it. They're both exactly the same. You can turn that into artifact essence. Sorry, what? What are we talking about? Oh, you mean I can disassemble it? Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd buy it and then disassemble it in the store. Is that what you're talking about, this? Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some of the top tier like currency. Because I've already bought the avatar in the chat bubble the first time it came around. Or I think this might even be the 3rd time it's come around. I buy everything down here, but some of this stuff I don't care about, like this. I don't know. Yeah, if I saw the Wukong, I'm pretty sure I maxed his artifact. I could be wrong actually. Yeah, it's maxed. It be maxed. I just think there's some things that are not great. Are not great. Let me play one of this zombie invasion, and I'll try. Is this in endless? I'll try to do dark instead. So it won't do. I'll do ice and dark. But we'll force ice because I think ice is really strong. I've never done dark before. I do wish there was a ×2 speed. So this is dark. I think there's 2 darks. I think there's dark AoE. Okay. Doesn't look like it, maybe. Okay, I'll do scatter shot. Okay, there is 2 darks. Do we I'll just go with the 2 darks, and then the ice is just a bonus. So we'll do a lot of dark upgrades. I just want to see how good the dark upgrades are. Like the Spring of Sticks is basically Zealous's pool. The Tornado always seems bad, but I think they buffed it because it was terrible the last time. Okay, the 45% splash damage is good. Summons 1 extra tornado with each summon. Tornado attacks have a chance to strike twice. Yeah, we'll do extra tornadoes. Why not? The tornado is based on how many attacks I do. Summon a tornado. I just do it every 15 seconds. So it has extra chance. Okay. So you want dart damage. And we'll take ice damage. Duration. Tornado on ultimate is good. Okay, our ultimate cast is good now. What do you guys normally pick? Our tornadoes are getting beastly. Tornadoes are getting mad. Okay. I'll do physical damage, although it gave them mad HP. Increases. That means attack speed doubles. This tornado attacks have a chance to strike twice. Oh, the dart damage is crazy, actually. Spring of Sticks. Do you think it counts as AoE? And refresh. I'll buy 3 refreshes. Okay, we'll go there. Okay, we're mainly going to make it effect based. Attack speeds. I like to have them back at the portal, so them being this close is not nice. Another tornado summoned with the... Oh, that's really good. I'll go for that. Expands tornado range. Give me some more tornadoes. More damage. Man, the tornado damage is good. Really good. How likely do you think they add a legendary pity to Ancients? I mean, if people keep complaining about it, That's the best chance. Spin of sticks reduces enemy fire damage reduction. Okay, no. Just dark damage in general as well. It should buff my... I'll go for this because it's a legendary. I'm mainly going for high quality ones on that. But yeah, if people keep complaining about it, that's the best chance pretty much. I wonder if dark damage is also good against armored enemies. Give them attack. I want to get like the tornado upgrade to see what that does. I mean, summon like 4 tornadoes when we do our ultimate now. Oh, that's nice. We're losing a bit too much HP on the thing. There's no like Spring of Sticks expansion thing. I have to figure out how best to do this because this isn't working. I'm gonna go for the tornado one, I think. And then I should get the... Oh, I don't get the more improved tornado. I do. Summons 1 Fallen Phoenix for 15 seconds. Is that good? It's like, he just got ripped to pieces. We just don't push them back far enough. I'll try one more time. Maybe the tornado is not the way to go. But the sticks was really good. So let's do spring sticks. And then the last two we'll do should I do double physical? I think I'll do double physical. We'll see how well this goes. Just get a lot of cooldowns. I want spam. I've been watching this show on Netflix. It's from ITV called Plebs. It's kind of ridiculous but hilarious at the same time. No, that's not the best one. It's like based in Rome, like Roman times, but everyone speaks with like London accents. Like, all right, geezer. It's just so stupid, but it makes me laugh. See, I like the freeze drop. It seems to be the most powerful in terms of control. Because it actually freezes them and slows them. Yeah, attack speed boost is good. We might be able to start pushing him back because I'm getting boost, quite a good boost in AoE. just upgrading my splash by so much. Surely I can push them back now. Physical still seems really powerful. There we go. If you can get them back to the portal, it's good. That's a shame. I wish you could say, actually, I don't want to do that. Because, like, 20% increase in HP is mad. None of these are good for me. I don't want any of them. Oh, God. Nah. Physical still seems the way to go, though. Oh, okay. So there's like these interesting potions when you've learnt 2 things. I have to look into that stuff. But I think I've done it now. 1%. And what do these do? Oh, it just says they appear in the store. Doesn't say what they do. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up my stream here. It was a nice bit of fun. Lots of summons. And a bit of gameplay. I will have those videos out in the next couple of days. If I can, I'll have the ancient video out tomorrow. And I'll have the compilation of the other video out on Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. But I want to thank you very much for tuning in today. I want to thank you very much if you let me do the summons as well. It means a lot. I will hopefully see you soon on a new stream or video. Have a great rest of your weekend, as much as there's not much left. But have a great rest of your weekend. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.